What's good, YouTube? And it is about to be draft time. We're currently 29 minutes away from the draft, and my Cowboys got the 28th pick. As you see, I got the Dak jersey right here. You already know, and right here I got the mock draft. And right now, we're gonna go ahead and take a peek at it. We got Myles Garrett, of course, going number one. Has to be the number one pick. Malik Hooker, very solid talent. Really, there's no negatives about him. Hell of a safety. And Jamal Adams. You can't get much better than that, man. LSU produces great players all the time, even though my Cowboys got a subpar player in the 2012 draft, I believe, with Morris Claiborne. Solomon Thomas, man. This is a defensive-heavy draft, obviously. And then you got... I kind of took a surprise. I'm not a Trubisky guy. This is not a quarterback type of thing. You know, it's not a quarterback draft. Let me put it that way. Jonathan Allen dropping to 7 to sit over there with Bosa, which would be really nice, and Dunlap and all those guys. Leonard Fournette with pairing up with Cam. That's good. Very good. They could trade back for an offensive lineman. Reuben Foster, even though he had that whole diluted substance thing, that won't affect him. That's not going to affect nothing. Then at number 10, Mike Williams. I think he's a second wide receiver, but this isn't what I think is going to happen. This is what I think what the teams will do. So, yeah, we got Mike Williams at number 10. Number 11, Marlon Humphrey, Alabama corner. Way better than people give him. Number 12, O.J. Howard, so they double up. They're not able to quite trade into the top 10 like they want to with Trubisky, and they'll stick with the Howard, which is not a bad thing. He could be one of the greatest tight ends of all time when it comes down to it, possibly. I might be predicting too soon. Number 13, Deshaun Watson. I know they like Kaiser and Mahomes, but Watson, why is he... I know he has some decision problems sometimes with his interceptions. As you see over here, I'm watching the ESPN. You know, just getting ready. Number 14, Christian McCaffrey. He definitely fits the system with Carson Wentz. Hassan Reddick, somebody who's busted onto the scene and bumped a pissed off lately. Corey Davis, to me, is the best wide receiver in the draft, and the Ravens had interest in him, and I'm really sure he'll go there. Zach Cunningham, I think he's a hell of a tackler. He's a hell of a player. And they've had linebacker problems, trust issues with their linebackers. Number 18, John Ross. He could be the best wide receiver in the draft, but the injury issues, you know, ran the fastest time, 4.22. Dalvin Cook, somebody Tampa's been big on. Ryan Ramczyk. Well, that obviously the Broncos need an O-line if they want any chance with these quarterbacks. Adoree Jackson, a guy I wish the Cowboys that would last there, but I don't believe so. David Njoku. This is a pretty good tight end class. Even Evan Ingram could go in the first round, possibly. Kevin King, the 6'3 prototype. Richard Sherman going to Oakland. Patrick Mahomes, lots of talent, a little overrated in my eyes, but Houston could definitely use somebody besides Tom Savage. Forrest Lamp, another versatile guard, but going to the Seahawks, they need an offensive lineman. They've needed one since they've traded for Unger. Even then, they needed one. Tarquise McKinley couldn't quite fall to my Cowboys, but they will stick with Tre'Davious White, corner out of LSU. Unfortunately, I don't think we will take TJ Watt, even though we have interest. Maybe Conley. I might have to change my mind. We might take TJ Watt because they say we have a little bit of interest. A lot of sources, Jane Slater and all those people. But Buda Baker, safety out of Washington State, goes to Steelers with that hurt secondary. Taco Charlton, not a fan. Nearly runs a 5 flat. He will be going to Atlanta possibly, but they might be trading up. There's news going around here. And Jared Davis, and I just heard that they don't expect him to go past 22 with Miami on Pro Football Focus. So I'm already a little wrong here, but we're going to stick with it. But Jared Davis from Florida is going to go to the Saints. Probably not, but we'll see. Alright, guys, that's it, man. I'm going to have a draft reaction with when my Cowboys draft. But yeah, that's it, man. Let's get it. Deuces.